going on, people? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Firstly, excuse my attire, I've just got back from the gym. And secondly, my setup doesn't look like that. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and I will be doing a setup video maybe when we get to 200 subscribers. We've already hit 100, 200 will be cool. Anyway, the plan for today is we're going to be de-dusting the computer. I know a lot of people ask the best way to do this, and I've done this a few times this way. It always seems to work, and I think it's the cheapest and easiest method to do this. So first things first, you're going to need to let your computer cool down for maybe about half an hour to an hour. The longer the better, really. You don't want to be like cooling down the components with air whilst it's already hot. Like cooling them down quickly is not good for them. They're transistors, so temperature change has an effect on that. So don't try and do it immediately. Like unplug everything and leave it for a certain amount of time. The next thing you're going to need to do is you are going to need to take the side panel off. I've already done this. Mine is pretty easy, just clip it off and take it off. Some computers you'll need to screw the side off and take some screws out, but with the majority of cases for gaming computers, you can just clip them off and it's pretty quick and easy. So you take the side off, and then next you're going to need the most important piece of equipment and the most crazy piece of equipment you could ever think. A lot of people use compressed air for this, but I use one of these. I know it might sound stupid, a lot of people might be like, no, I don't think that's right. Genuinely, best way to do it. Every single time I do it, I use one of these. Hasn't affected my computer in any way, and it's like the cheap. You don't have to buy compressed air, and it's just cheap and easy. I can guarantee that someone in your life or around you has one of these. I'm using my mum's at the moment. Your girlfriend, your sister, any of them will have one of these, and you can just use this to blow the air out. So that's what we're going to do now. Just quickly, guys, before you dive into doing this, make sure it's on the cold setting. That's one thing I cannot say enough. Don't do it when it's hot because you're going to heat it up. You need to put it on the cold setting. This one has like a little trigger here that you use to make it cold. And you just hold that down. Make sure the air is cold on your hand for a certain amount of time before you dive in and do it. And then you just go for it and try and get as much air out as you can. Another thing, if possible, open your window because you're going to choke on all of the air and just, you know.
Thousand years later.
Another thing, guys, is if you do have dust filters, you go in here, then remove them and blow all the dust out of these. You basically just prevent it all from coming underneath, and it just fills and falls through onto these. So you just kind of like let these off out of the window, maybe blow them all off. And yeah, that's another thing. Try not to use cloths and stuff. Obviously, I do wipe the top a little bit with my hands just because there's dust on the top and some dust is like stuck and you can't get it off with the blow dryer. But you don't want to make any static, because I know a lot of people that have had problems with their card, like short circuiting and everything, because they've caused static by rubbing it or having cats around or anything like that. So just another thing to bear in mind. So once you've done that, guys, you're pretty much done. It's nice and dusted clear. Make sure you get nice and deep into all of the fans. They always have a lot of dust around the back, so it's worth trying to get that out. And yeah, you're pretty much done. Then you put the cover straight back on, and you're done and dusted. That's how you de-dust your computer quickly, easily, and without spending any money. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for more funny and awesome videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Just try not to cut your finger open on the case.